Hi, Miss Curdy here today, and what we're going to do today is we're going to make fraction strips, and these are going to be a useful tool that'll help you throughout the fraction unit, and they're also going to help you kind of start to understand what fractions are and what they look like. For this activity, you will need the fraction strip fun, folding fun how-to sheet, and you can use this to follow along, and you will also need this fraction strip sheet. And right now I need you to pause the video so you can cut these out. When you cut them out, please make sure that you do it as neatly as possible and you leave the black edge showing. So go ahead and pause now and cut. Okay, let's get started. The first strip we are going to fold in half. And to do this precisely, you want to line up those two edges so that they meet, and then hold those down with your two fingers and slide your hand across to make a crease. And then when you unfold it, what I want you to do is you can draw a line down the folds so you can see the two pieces clearly like this, and then label each with the fraction 1/2. So your numerator, your top number is going to be a 1, and your bottom number is going to be a 2, which is your denominator. So your strip should look just like this. All right, 1/2. All right, and then you're going to go ahead and color this strip red so that all of us have matching colors, so that when we say, all right, take out your 1/2, it's red, we can do that quickly. The next strip we're going to make, we're going to fold this piece into 4 pieces. And there's a trick to this. So the first thing we want to do is fold it in half again. So we're going to line up those edges, hold it down, slide across to crease. And now that we have 1/2, what we're going to do is then fold this in half again. So now we're going to line up this edge to our creased edge. Again, hold, slide, crease. And when we open that up, we're going to have 4 equal pieces. And now we're going to label this one. So I'm going to label each one with the fraction 1/4, and I'm going to draw a line on all the creases. If I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video to catch up, or you can rewind and watch it as many times as you need to. All right, so now I have all of my folds drawn in with my pen, and I've labeled all my fractions: 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. So I have my red 1/2, and now I have my 1/4. And you're going to color this one blue. So I got red, blue. All right, and next I'm going to make 8 equal pieces. So there's a trick to this too. Never go in just making eighths right away. It's not going to work. What we want to do is we want to fold it in half again. Hold, slide, crease, fold it in half again, hold, slide, crease. Now we're at 4 equal pieces, and if we do it one more time, hold, little baby slide, and crease, we will open it up and have 8 equal pieces. And now I'm going to label this and fill in all of the folds: 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8. Now I have 8 pieces, and they are all labeled. And we are going to color this one pink. And again, you can pause the video if you need to catch up. All right, those are the 3 easiest to make. The next 2 we're going to make are a little bit trickier. We're going to make thirds and sixths. To make thirds, there's a couple of different strategies that kids have come up over the years. The first one is like the S shape, where they take their fraction strip and they start to line it up so that each level is going to be even. And as you do this, before you crease, you kind of make it into a bow-looking shape, and you start to see if all the pieces are going to line up. And if you have a longer piece or a shorter piece, you have to slide and move them around. This takes a lot of practice to get done to get it right on the first try. So make sure that before you crease it, you're moving it around to make sure all the pieces are even. And if we get real close here, we can see that it's just about perfect. And then we can crease those edges and get 3 equal pieces. Now this one, you might need a couple of different strips to try it out to make sure you're getting equal pieces. Some kids also take this approach where they line it up and they start to wrap it, and again, before they crease it, they make sure that it's going to end up being equal. This takes a lot of patience and practice. So as we go through, start to get it, and then smush it down and crease it. So now when you have 3 equal pieces, you can go ahead and label it 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. When we're doing fractions, it's really important that you're being accurate and precise so that all the pieces are as equal as possible. Because with fractions, we have to have equal pieces. Otherwise, they're not true fractions. So once you have those labeled, go ahead and you can color this strip green. All right. Now that the thirds are out of the way, we're going to do the sixths. Once you have the thirds strategy down pat, the sixths are a breeze. So what we're going to do for our sixths is, again, we want to fold this into 3 equal pieces. First, using whatever method you want. Patience, patience, patience. Try it this way. All right. All right. Once you have it into thirds, you're then going to fold your thirds in half, and that will give us 6 pieces. And then we can open that up, and we'll have 6 equal pieces. And once you go through and label that, now again, if it's taking a little bit longer to get your thirds down, that's not a problem. Just pause the video and take your time so it's nice and accurate and precise. And then go through and label it. And now I have my 6 equal pieces. And this one I'm going to color orange. And the last strip is probably the easiest one because this is going to represent our 1 whole. So we're not going to fold it at all. We're just going to write 1 whole across it like this. And that can stay unfolded. And this one we are going to also just keep white. And that way we all have the same matching colors. So at this point, you should have your 1 whole, your halves, thirds, fourths, 6, and 8s for a total of 6 strips. And if you messed up on any, feel free to take another strip and go ahead and fold it again. Once they are all labeled, you can then cut out the individual pieces so that you have them to use as a tool. And that is our fraction strip folding lesson for the day. Let's check in with our producer before we move on. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.